It doesn't take a genius to understand the value of well-done reports, and that was not lost on us. As we see a need for a report, we build it. That's why the list keeps growing. There are, however, some reports of greater significance than others, and we want to feature some of those in this tutorial. As you work and sometimes adjust payments in QuickBooks and/or RPM, the balances might get out of sync. The Payee Account Balances report will help you narrow down the problem. At the top is the grand total. Under it are pending deposits, including any back payment deposits occurring in the next execution, and finally a new total. The important number is the grand total because that is the number that should match the QuickBooks total. The other new total is for you to see what your financial liability would be at the time of deposit. The rest of the list is each payee and their account balance. Match each of these with what QuickBooks has in their sub-accounts, and you will find where your error is. If the payee has not been included in an execution yet, then they are marked no registry entries. One more thing to note. Most reports are downloadable to a CSV file for using in Excel. Another helpful report, Payees and their vendors. It lists each payee, who their vendors are, and the amount they pay them. Even more helpful is the reverse of this one, vendors and their payees. This is helpful when you want to combine checks to a vendor in one envelope and don't remember who all uses that vendor. It also includes the amount paid and a link back to the payee. A very important report is the Payee Income Report. You will absolutely want to print this report before you execute each month. It is most useful after the bank deposits have been made on the 1st, and you need to reconcile each deposit with who it belongs to. Then you can check it off the list and see which deposits are missing, if any. The biggest reason to print before execution is because the report shows you the back payments that will be deposited for that upcoming month, and after execution it advances to the month after that. The Payee Checks Not Printed is a report you should look at before you execute. If you chose to not print checks for a payee in the last execution, then you should decide whether to go ahead and print or clear those checks out. It's best to resolve this before you execute again. Their names are hyperlinked in the list so you can go directly to the payee. Finally, Who Has Back Payments report is a great way to get an overview of the back payments for all your payees and see the status in one place. Again, the names are hyperlinked. There are plenty more reports to help you and more continuously being added. If you have an idea for a report you think would be helpful to many, please email me with your idea. Thank you for checking out reports. I'm confident you will find them beneficial to your payee management. RPM, real payee management designed for the job.